it's DJ Brunch, and you're probably wondering, why a super flat world? And why is it creative mode? Well, let me tell you. I am a software engineer, and since I started playing Minecraft a little over a year ago, it's come up that, hey, maybe I could make a mod to add some new features into Minecraft. And so I'm starting off by creating a mod. I play in Java, but I'm also experimenting with Bedrock Add-on to do similar things between both versions. But I'm trying to make one for the Dad Plays community. And to that end, if you're not familiar with them, go over and check out Dad Plays. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description for this video. And I wanted to just see, hey, what's it actually take to make a mod that does things like rename items to community named items. The prime example of that being the sheepwood, which is essentially wool, but making it so that it said sheepwood instead of wool. As I develop additional pieces, I'm going to use this series to show them off. So, in this super flat world, I currently have a mod running. This mod does some name changes and adds a new crafting item. So let's start off with name changes. So one of the primary name changes is all the wool blocks now are called sheepwood. So every color that you see is now called whatever that color is, sheepwood. So as you can see, all of the main blocks are. I haven't touched anything with the carpets. They're still called carpets. It's just all of the different wool colors. From a process standpoint for me, as a developer, I like to take things and, especially on something new and experimental like this, I like to find something that I think will be easy to do as a starting point. To just kind of, especially like I said, with something new like this, it's just better to start with something simple and then get into the more complicated things. So I started with the renaming. And so with this mod, I've renamed wool to sheepwood, but I've also renamed a few other things for the way that the community refers to them. And additionally, I wanted to create a new crafting item. So this new crafting item is a food item, which has a few unique properties around it. Food items are not just craftable, but they're also able to be eaten. And because they are able to be eaten, they have some additional things that you have to take into consideration when creating the item. To create the item, I took items that already exist in Minecraft and wanted to put them together into a new item. So let's grab the things that we need to make that new item. First off, we need a crafting table. So grab ourselves a crafting table. Oops. Here. Next, we need a milk bucket. We need a cooked pork chop. And lastly, we need a potato. Actually, a baked potato. Alright, so I can put down my crafting table. I can place the crafting table. And then within the crafting table, we've got our 9x9 grid. We place these 4 items. The order and where you put them in here is set up to not matter. It's called a, I'll have to look it up and put it in the video later. But basically you can put it in any order. You can put it this way, you can put it this way, and this way. And you'll see that it gets a new item icon over there. But as I was saying, you can put them in any order to get the item. That item is a loaded baked potato. Notice when you craft it, you also get your bucket back, just like when you craft other things where you just need milk, like a cake. And now we have our loaded baked potato. What does the loaded baked potato do? So the loaded baked potato in this current version is set up to feed me and regenerate health, but it's also set up to clear any status effects. So let's get something that will give me a status effect. Alright, I'm gonna drink this bottle of poison. As you can see, I'm now poisoned. If I then eat the baked potato, the status effect goes away. The idea here was when you combine a potato with milk, where milk clears status effects, it would clear any and all status effects on you. Pretty cool, huh? Additionally, because we put a pork chop in there, that pork chop provides the biggest boost to our potato as well. So we get about the equivalent in hunger restoration as if we had eaten the pork chop itself and or a steak. That's what I have so far for the mod. I will do some follow-up videos after this in this series as I come up with more ideas or the community comes up with more ideas for me to implement. I've already got a list going from them, but if you have an idea, leave a comment about what you'd like to see me create into this mod. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye!